Daddy.
Oh, sweetheart. You miss your daddy, don't you? And so do I. But don't you worry, because right now I'm figuring out a way to get him back home where he belongs. Are your ears burning? Sage was just asking for you.
Really?
I'm sorry you missed it. Come in.
No, thanks. I just wanted to drop something off.
Well, you have to come in now, Jack. She's heard you. You can't disappoint her.
Hey there, sweetie. Mom tells me you've been talking about me behind my back. That's no fair. That's no fair at all.
You see how she just lights up when she sees you? She's missed you. JJ, too.
I was gonna take JJ to the park this afternoon after school. Unless he's got plans.
No. No, just homework. He can do that when you bring him back. So how about some coffee? I just made a fresh pot.
Excuse me, honey. No, thanks. I wanted to give you these myself better than getting them from a delivery person.
What are they?
Separation papers. I met with Jessica. She filed them this morning.
I still can't believe that you've gone so far, so fast.
It's best all around, Carly.
No, Jack, it's not. So you can take those back with you. I won't accept them.
Whoa! What are you doing to this poor, defenseless book?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that.
Mike, there's one little mention about you going to jail when you were younger. That's it. You've proven yourself 1,000 times over since then. No one's gonna hold it against you. Unless there's something else. Is there something else?
Let's just drop it.
No, I can't drop it. You've been freaking out since you read the first chapter. And then I walk in earlier and you and Nick look like it's the end of the world. He gives me some lame excuse about baseball. Something else is going on, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Okay, so what is it?
I can't tell you.
Okay, Mom, what's the catch?
Well, hi, honey. I didn't know you were there. How long were you standing there?
Long enough to smell a rat.
And what do you mean by that, Will?
If Gwen's being forced to thank you for something, then it can't be good.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah, then why were you thanking her?
Your mother was the one who talked to Lisa Grimaldi about giving my band the job at Crash.
And why would you do that, Mom?
Because for a long time I've been thinking about some way that I could make amends to Gwen for the way I've treated her. And I know this is a small gesture, but it's a start.
Well, a better start would be for you to stay the hell away from us. And if you really want to make amends, then you can move to Paris.
Look, I'm starting to think there isn't a downside to what she's done, and not this time.
Now, see? Did you hear your wife? She doesn't think it's such a bad idea if I help out every once in a while, and I appreciate you saying so, Gwen. Thank you.
I know you too well, Mom. It's never just going to be a simple thank you. You always demand payback. I just don't know what it is yet.
You are so wrong about that, Will.
Come on, Gwen. You can't tell me you're really falling for this.
Did you hear what I said? It's Meg.
So what? Let it ring. I got nothing to say to her.
Well, you know what? I'm actually curious what she has to say to you, so take the call.
What do you want, Meg?
Hey, I got some more info about the key.
Wait, you just don't get it, do you? I've got nothing to say to you anymore. We're married. Leave us alone. Stop bothering me.
I see you have company. Okay, I'll make this fast.
I don't care what you did for me. We had a deal. I paid you. Now stop harassing me, or I'll call the cops.
I was talking to my mother about what these old skeleton keys are used for, and she said...
But if it doesn't sink in when you hear it from him, maybe you need to hear it from me. Stay the hell away from my husband.
She's
is unbelievable. What's it gonna take to get her to just leave us alone?
That's a nice try. You don't actually expect me to believe that now, do you?
I thought we just hashed all this out.
So did I.
You can't possibly think that I like the fact that Meg is bugging us. It was your idea to answer that phone, not mine.
Yeah, it was.
So what's on your mind?
These threats you're making, these empty threats, you're never going to do anything about it. You're not going to go to the police about her any more than you're going to turn yourself in.
I don't want to involve the law, but if that's what it's going to take to make Meg realize that I'm serious.
No, but see, that's just it. You're not serious. You don't sound serious. You sound like a guy forcing yourself to not care about this woman anymore.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Emily, we just made incredible love. And I feel closer to you than I ever have. Why are you dealing with doubts that shouldn't even exist?
I'm just making sure they really don't.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go to the police station right now and file a restraining order against Meg.
Yeah, if I thought that would do any good.
Oh, come on. Baby, come on. Look, you're letting Meg bother you. That's exactly what she wants. She's making you doubt this wonderful thing that we have happening. Come here. Come here.
I'm just so terrified someone's gonna try to take you away from me. Tell me right now. Tell me I'm the only woman in the whole world you're ever gonna love.
Well, you know that you are.
No, tell me. I mean, say it to me.
You're the only one for me, You're the only woman that I ever want to be with.
We belong together, you know. No one can ever come between us. Especially not Meg. I have to stop her.
Mike, we're getting married. How can there be something about you that you can't tell me?
Believe me, it's for your own good.
Lying to me is for my own good.
I'm trying to protect you, Katie. The less you know about this, the better.
Well, you're starting to scare me.
Hey, no, there's nothing to be scared of.
Then just tell me what it is.
There's some things I need to straighten out before I can do that.
No, unacceptable. You can't throw something like this at me and then just clam up.
I don't have a choice.
Hold on, Mr. Double Standard. Didn't you just get all over me for not telling you that Nick was in trouble?
That was different.
No, different? How? Honey, if there's something going on with you, I should be the first person that you tell.
Trust me, the less you know about this, the better. I'm telling you.
No, that's not good enough. Maybe I can help you. I was very resourceful when Nick was in trouble, and that was huge trouble. Gangsters and trumped-up drug charges. Whatever your problem is, I'm sure it doesn't compare to that.
The point is, this is my problem, not yours. I need to deal with it on my own.
Damn it, Mike, we are supposed to be a team. How can I walk down the aisle with you if there's something that you're keeping from me?
Yeah, about the wedding.
What about the wedding? You're not telling me that this is going to keep us from getting married. Is that what you're telling me?
I think it could, yeah.
We need to talk about this whole thing, just you and me, though.
Fine.
This is why I didn't want you knowing about my involvement, because I knew that if you knew I was involved, that you'd be very suspicious of me. Please, Gwen, don't let him ruin this for you. I'm just trying to help.
Mom, you're always just trying to help.
Someday, I hope that you will accept a simple act of kindness from me.
Yeah, well, don't hold your breath, okay? Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to my wife alone.
This is a wonderful opportunity for you to get back to something that you love. So forget that I'm involved at all. Just grab a hold of it and run with it, okay?
I need to talk to Will about it first. Okay?
Sure. I understand.
She doesn't give up, does she?
I don't know, Will. I mean, maybe this time things are different.
Different? Are you kidding? This is my mom we're talking about. She's always got something up her sleeve.
Look, that's what I thought too, but after talking to her, really talking to her, yes, she's nuts. But I'm starting to think that, you know, maybe for once she might not be out to hurt us.
I thought you understood why I was meeting with Jessica.
I thought that she would at least give you some kind of cooling off period before she actually filed the papers.
She tried. Carly, my mind is made up.
And what about my mind? Isn't this a two-way decision? It affects me, Jack, and your children. They're lost without you, Jack. I'm lost without you.
It's hell on everybody, including me, but that doesn't mean that it isn't right in the long run, Carly. If there's no going back for us, and this time there isn't, then the kids need to start accepting it. The cruel thing would be to pretend that there's hope.
So you're really ready to throw our marriage away? We have been through so much, Jack. And we have always found our way back to each other. We always have.
And how long does that last?
Tell me you don't miss me. Tell me you don't miss the life we built together.
Of course I miss it. I get in my car every night after work, and I'm almost here before I realize I don't live in this house anymore.
You know why that happens, Jack? Because you know in your heart this is where you belong. This is your home. I am your home, and in your heart you know that. I miss you.
I miss you too. Every second of every day.
That's all I needed to hear you say, Jack. Come home. Come back to us.
I can't. And we both know why.
You just admitted that you miss me.
Yeah, I do. And I still love you. But I can't live with a woman I cannot trust.
I can earn back that trust, Jack. I know I can. If you give me a chance.
Do you know how many times I've heard you say that, Carly? You are who you are. Please. Take the papers. Don't let this get ugly. Do you really want our kids caught in the middle of a fight you know you can't win?
No.
Then please. Thank you. Hey, baby girl. I will see you very soon, okay? I love you.
Did you hear that, honey? He misses us. And that is the first step to getting him to come back home. Come with me, sweetie. Here we go. All right. Now, if we're careful, this could work. Now, we'll just cool things off a bit, just a little bit, so nobody gets hurt. And then we'll see what kind of hot water we can get into. What do you think of that?
Let me handle Meg, okay? There's really no reason for you to get involved. I'll make sure that Meg leaves us alone from now on.
No, absolutely not. We are a married couple now. We share in the good and the bad. So if we have to deal with Meg, we're going to deal with her together. Are you expecting someone?
Hey, greetings, happy couple. I come bearing gifts. Well, a gift, but one I'm sure that you will love, as will I.
Henry, it's not really a great time.
Oh, no, look, it's never a bad time to get a gift. Come on in, Henry. Thanks.
Hi.
Hey, Em, look at this.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a little bit selfish, too, I must tell you. I'm trying to set it up so that everyone I visit...
They can mix you the perfect martini.
Exactly. Yes, I hope that doesn't make me a bad person.
No, that makes you a genius.
Well...
Hey, will you do us the honors and help us break it in?
That's a smashing idea. Smashing. Martinis all around?
Well, I think it'll just have to be for the two of you, because there's something I gotta do.
Wait. I thought you and I were gonna, you know.
Yeah, no, this can't wait, Em. I'm just gonna make sure that if Meg Snyder comes anywhere near us, that she winds up in handcuffs. Okay? Be right back.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes me.
I don't think he thinks about you too much, Henry, really.
Oh, really? So how is married life? Now that you've gotten everything you've schemed and connived and blackmailed to get, it is everything you thought it would be?
Most.
Oh, is there a tear in the fabric?
No, a thorn in my side, and her name is Meg Snyder.
Oh, man, she's still giving you a hard time.
She will not leave Paul alone.
Is that why you went to the police?
Yeah, well, a restraining order isn't gonna cut it. I need to take care of Meg Snyder in my own way.
Oh, honey, please don't do this. I am not going to let anything from your past stop us from getting married.
No, hey, I didn't say it was going to stop us from getting married. It may cause me some problems if I can't clear it up in time.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. I can't believe all of this because of a stupid book, a novel, imaginary people.
It's my name on the page, Katie. That's not imaginary.
But in the book, you are a suspect in a murder investigation. That's about as far from the truth as you can get.
Oh, but this damn anonymous used my real history as a motive. All right, it brought a part of my life that I just wanted to forget. Okay, but now I have to deal with it, like it or not. And look, I'm going to take care of it before we get married. I promise. What a coward. Too afraid of the fallout to use a real name.
Maybe there's a good reason.
Huh, give me a break. When I get my hands on whoever wrote this piece of garbage, they're gonna wish they never started this project.
Honey, I still think you're making way too much of this.
Oh, no. I'm just getting started. I'm gonna solve my problem, and I'm gonna take care of our little friend, Anonymous, whoever it is.
Oh, Mike, what have I done? I'm so sorry. I didn't think you were gonna get this mad about it.
You didn't... Wait a second. What are you saying? You wrote this? You're Anonymous?
Glenn, don't let my mom suck you in, okay? She's not sincere, ever. It's always her way or no way, and she's behind every bad thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Okay, normally I would agree, but what does she have to gain by getting me a job? Plus, she wasn't even trying to take credit. I wasn't even supposed to know.
Okay, so then how did you know then?
I heard her talking on the phone to Lisa. She did not even know I was there.
We're here?
Yeah.
So you're positive that she didn't know you were listening?
No, I can't be, no, I can't be positive.
So then this whole thing could still be a setup?
I guess, yeah.
Gwen, if it could have been a setup, then it was. There's no such thing as a reasonable doubt when you're talking about my mom.
I must be getting soft.
No, you're not. You're looking for the good in people. And it's something I love about you.
Maybe being so happy with you is making me lose some of my edge.
Well, we'll just have to find a way to get it back then.
No, not if it means that I don't get to be this happy. I can't believe I just ate it up. I didn't even question Lisa when she offered me the job out of the blue.
It's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, my mom is like a genius manipulator. Nobody does it better.
So I guess this answers the question of what to do about the job.
What do you mean?
No, I don't take it. I walk away.
Emily saw us in the lobby last night.
What, here at the Lakeview?
Yeah, when I didn't come home right away, I guess she must have decided to come check on me.
Great. She must have lost it.
Yeah. It was all I could do to keep her from packing up and walking out. And we're talking like major damage control.
So what did you tell her?
I told her that you had lost it, that you couldn't stay away from me. So she thinks I'm getting a restraining order right now. Not that Emily thinks that that's going to work. She keeps saying she wants to take matters into her own hands, and I don't even know what that means, Meg, but it really frightens me.
Okay, I can handle Emily.
Are you sure? Because I'm not even positive that I can handle her at this point. I mean, this morning was a nightmare.
What did you mean exactly by major damage control?
I did what I had to do. I think I threw her off the track, at least for a little while.
You slept with her, didn't you?
Somebody had a wild night.
No, you know the half of it. I was like an animal last night.
All right, stop. That's more than I need to hear.
Yeah, well, the person who needs to hear it is Meg. She needs to realize that we are really married. We are a couple. Somebody needs to set her straight.
Yeah, I assume that someone is you.
I've had it up to my eyeballs with that woman. And I will do whatever I have to keep her away from my husband.
Oh, please, can't you look at the positive for once? You got the golden egg here, all right? It wasn't Meg making wild, passionate love here. It was you.
Yeah, well, before that, they were together, Henry. At the Lakeview, I saw them.
So I'm sure there's a legitimate explanation for that.
Well, then why did he lie to me about it?
Did he lie to you, or did he just not tell you about it?
Both. I asked him about it, and he didn't come clean, so I confronted him about it this morning.
Okay, what was his excuse?
He said that he ran into her by accident. And they got into an argument, and that he didn't tell me because he knew the mere mention of her name would sidetrack us for what was supposed to be a honeymoon.
Well, maybe that's the truth.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand why you can't believe him.
I wish I could. What if they weren't fighting? You know, what if they're up to something, Henry?
Meg and Paul, I don't know, what could they possibly be up to?
I don't know, Henry. These are the things that keep me awake at night.
Look, but he married you, didn't he? He married you, and obviously he has no problem consummating that marriage. Don't you think you're being a tad paranoid?
Oh, God, I hope so. Either way, Meg needs to be dealt with.
Dealt with? Could you be a little less vague?
I need to get rid of her, Henry. Permanently.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Why don't you throw a little honesty my way?
Okay, I was an accessory to grand larceny. Is that honest enough for you?
I thought we were working together.
No, not anymore. I need to get you out of town and away from Emily. Right now.
I can't believe I fell for her fairy godmother act. I should get a tattoo on my arm that says never trust your mother-in-law.
I won't let you forget it.
It's gonna be hard telling the rest of the band they were really excited about getting back together. Oh, but you win some, you lose some, and this time your mom definitely won.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't win. She only wins if you let her win.
It's okay. I've dealt with worse things. I'll survive.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. Listen, I think you should take the job.
Mike, it was a lark. I never expected it to actually get published.
But it was. And now everybody's gonna read it and wonder about me. How could you do this? Why wouldn't you at least show it to me before you sent it up to Lucinda?
I don't know. I was nervous. I didn't think it was any good. That's why I didn't put my name on the manuscript. And when Lucinda announced that she was gonna publish it, I was shocked.
And you still kept it from me.
By that time, you were halfway across the world. I thought it would be a nice coming home surprise. I was gonna tell you at the party, but you weren't so excited about it. You were so mad I didn't think you would react like that.
You decided to tell the world I was an ex-con. How was I supposed to react?
It's a stupid plot point in a harmless mystery novel. People aren't gonna confuse it for a biography.
Okay, this is not harmless, Katie. Not by a long shot. What you call a lark has opened up a can of worms that should have never been opened up.
All right, well, you accuse me of not being honest. Why don't you throw a little honesty my way?
Okay, I was an accessory to grand larceny. Is that honest enough for you?
Hey, Jack, it's me. Something's happened. I don't know how to fix it. I need your help.
Meg is not a threat to you, sweetheart.
I don't know that for sure.
You and Paul exchanged vows and carnal pleasures and all this after you tried to kill the man. Now, I cannot think of a stronger foundation for a long-lasting relationship. No one, not even Meg Snyder, is going to come between the two of you now.
Something's missing. God, something's missing. I can feel it.
Just because it seems too good to be true doesn't mean that it isn't. Why don't you stop looking at it half empty?
Will you think back to when you were with Katie, please, and tell me that not for a split second did you think about putting rat poison in Mike Kazanov's coffee?
What? No.
Just once.
No, never. At least not while I was awake. Anyway, it doesn't help you at all. All that happens is you end up behind bars.
Oh, and you would hate that, wouldn't you? Because then you wouldn't get your precious money.
Forget about the money. I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about you. I'm trying to stop you from making a very bad mistake, one that you will regret. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
What?
I always wanted to say that line.
What is your problem? Why do you care about what I do?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe because we've become friends.
When the hell did that happen?
When neither one of us was looking, I guess.
You know what? Forget I even asked you that. Emily's your wife. I mean, it's not my business what the two of you do in private. Like you said, you did what you had to do, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Look, the reason I called is because I think I know what this key is used for.
Really?
Yeah. I spoke to my mother, and she said they looked like the type of keys used up in the farm for chain padlocks.
Chain padlocks?
Yeah. I don't know if this means that Dusty's anywhere near a farm.
No, hold on, wait, stop, okay? I'm gonna handle this, all right? There's no reason for you to figure out what happened to Dusty.
I thought we were working together.
No, not anymore. I need to get you out of town and away from Emily. Right now.
I don't know what happened, Jack. I put Sage down for a nap, then I turned the water on upstairs to take a shower, and I heard this big bang from down here, and I came down and there was this steam everywhere.
It's just weird.
Just be careful.
I'll be fine. Carly, I'll be fine. Just, it looks like the safety valve's blown clean off.
Well, what would make that happen?
Pressure, which is the really strange thing, because I check this thing all the time. The pressure's always been fine.
Do you think we need to call somebody?
No, let me have a go at it first, please.
Well, so far, the only thing you're managing to do is get all wet.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly the poster girl for the dry look.
It must look awful.
That's not what I was thinking. Let me have a look at this thing. Ow! I was young. I just got out of prison for a small-time theft, and I was bumming around town trying to figure out what I was going to do, and that's when I met her.
A woman, naturally.
Look, what do you want? I was young. She was beautiful, older. I was infatuated.
What was her name?
Oh, she called herself Maya, but that probably wasn't her real name. She was a drifter, and as it turned out, a con artist.
Did you sleep with her?
Katie, can I just tell the story? No. Hey, I didn't, but she knew I was attracted to her, which is how she got me to help her out.
Help her out with what?
I mean, she gave me a suitcase, and she asked me to find a good place to hide it.
What was in it? Money? Drugs?
Rubies. I'm talking the real thing. Some of these were as big as rose petals. I've never seen anything like it my entire life.
And they were stolen?
I didn't get the details, but yeah. She conned them off somebody.
Why didn't you go to the police?
I just got out of jail for a small-time robbery. You think they were going to believe my story? I wasn't about to take that chance.
And you were hoping that Miss Ruby Lips would pay you back for the favor.
I was young, confused. Look, it was a mistake, all right? A big one.
Well, where are the rubies now?
I found a good place to hide them.
Where?
Doesn't matter.
Mike?
Look, no, listen. If somebody comes looking for them, and they probably are now because of this book, it's better that you don't know.
I don't care. I'm about to become your wife. I need to know everything.
Okay, God, why didn't you talk to me about this first before you sent the book out?
How was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me this. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. Whatever happens, we're gonna fix it, okay? You and me together. I'm in this too, Mike. I'm with you.
Henry, I don't have many friends left. It's meant a lot to me that you've stuck by me the way you have. And I realize you wanting your money back is part of it. I know that.
I don't want it. I need it. I desperately need it.
I will give it back to you, I promise.
Yeah, and you know, it's not just the money. I mean, you're the only one who,
What?
laughs at my jokes.
And you're the only one who listens to me whine.
You know, what'd be great is if you did a lot more whining and a lot less shooting.
Because I'm such a lousy shot, huh?
Yeah. Just think about it. If you were a good shot, you wouldn't be with the man you love. And I do hope, for your sake, I do hope that this time's the charm.
It will be. Once I take care of Meg.
I can't believe we're back to that.
Oh, Henry. I'm not gonna kill her.
You're not?
No. Please, you think I'd do anything to jeopardize my second chance with Paul?
Why do you keep talking about getting rid of her? And by the way, how, if you're not going to murder her, are you planning to do that?
Would you just relax? I have a risk-free scheme.
You know, that's an oxymoron, Emily. Emphasis on moron.
Trust me, this is gonna work. And I'm not gonna get caught doing anything illegal.
That's because you expect me to get my hands dirty, don't you?
No. The only one who's gonna get her hands dirty is Meg.
Look, I'm not gonna run and hide. I'm not afraid of Emily.
Well, you should be. We both know what she's capable of, and now that she thinks that you're obsessed with me...
Look, all this means is that we just have to hurry up and find out where she's keeping Dusty.
No, I told you I would handle this. Look, Meg, I'm gonna feel a lot better knowing that you are someplace safe.
I'm not going anywhere, so drop it. There is nothing Emily could do that is worse than what she's already done, and there's nothing worse that you could do to me either.
What does that mean?
Nothing, forget it.
I didn't make love with Emily. We just had sex.
Is that supposed to make me feel better, Paul? Because I don't think it's working.
This isn't what it looks like.
This guilty pleasure
Are you accusing me of something?
has been #1
You're gonna be a father.
for 900 weeks in a row.
You do what you need to do.
I'm worried, Mom. A woman died.
I have every right not to want the tramp who slept with my husband in my face every day.
The Young and the Restless, weekdays, CBS Daytime.
She packed a bag, okay? She was halfway at the door. Emily was gonna leave. I had to do something to convince her that I wasn't cheating on her with another woman. You know, I had to make good on the honeymoon.
Paul, you don't have to explain, okay? I have no right to ask you about any of this.
Look, I only did it to throw her off of your track.
I appreciate it.
I'm not so sure that it's gonna stop her, though.
Well, I could hold my own against Emily.
You can. I couldn't. Dusty couldn't.
Well, I want to see this through to the end.
What's at the end, Meg?
I don't know, Paul. You told me.
You just won't give up, will you? I gotta tell you, I admire your determination. I really do. In fact, I admire it so much, I've brought you a reward. How about some fresh clothes? You must be dying to get out of those bloody rags, huh?
Are you sure about this?
Listen, we've beaten her before. I know we can do it again. And hell, even Casey and Maddie, you know, they tricked her with the whole fake baby cam thing. So we can do this. I know it.
Okay, as long as you think that it is the best way to handle things.
Gwen, I want you to have what you want. And I know what you really want is to have your band back together again.
What I really want, is to put my arms around you and never let go.
What are we gonna do now?
You are not going to do anything. This is my problem to deal with.
Would you stop with that? Whatever happens, we're doing this together, and that's that.
It could get dangerous, Katie.
It's okay. You're here to protect me. So, where'd you hide the jewels? Come on, Mike. Either you let me help you, or I do it without your permission, and we know how well that always turns out.
That's true. Look, I buried them inside a wall in somebody's basement.
Here in Oakdale?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where?
Jack and Carly's place. The rupees are hidden in their house.
Just let me put something on it, all right? You know you should take off your shirt, okay?
Well, it's a good thing the cellar won't get flooded now.
You saved the day.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, though. I have no idea how that valve flew off like that.
Yeah, just one of those freaky accidents, I guess. Here. There. How is that? Does that hurt?
No. It's nice.
Good.
Sponsored in part by Simon & Schuster.
On the next, As the World Turns.
You're walking right into a trap. Paul Ryan is setting you up.
Okay, even if we could get the rubies to the police without being traced, how do we get into Carly's basement?
You take care of the rubies. I'll take care of getting us in.
Just take one step toward me. Jack, please, just one step.
I don't know how.
Just stay.